everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, play Slay the Spire. Here we have another daily challenge with a draft mode today. Oh my lord. These are the highest scores I've ever seen. 1,400? I got 600 on yesterday's daily with a win. So, I'm a little concerned. Oh, hey, Glail. When he ends up 65th, you know you're in good hands today. Draft a custom starting deck. Enemies drop 200% more gold, but you can't upgrade cards, and there's more elites. Embark. I'm ready. Talk. Alright, alright. You know, I wasn't a great Magic drafter. But out of all these, I think you look at it and you say best card available, Calculated Gamble. Either Dash or Infinite Blades. Let's start with Infinite Blades. Probably a Flying Knee. Gonna level with you. I like a Backstab for that early game damage. Are we going for a discard meta? I'm just concerned, like, as of the present moment, we have, like, literally no defense. Give me a Deflect. Give me a Dagger Spray, even though Sneaky Strike sort of works. Give me a Backflip. Now we'll go for some attack. It's easy. You take Skewer. This is a weird start. You justify malaise, maybe? Oh, Lord. Expertise? Eviscerate. I almost want to take. Let me take a second here. I don't know. I think I've messed up my draft already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 attacks plus Infinite Blades sort of fits, and then defense. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Let's take Blur. It's a really, really good card. They really want me to take Piercing Wail, and you know what? I think it probably fits. 2 Infinite Blades? Let's do it. Okay, dude, I actually do not know if this deck is any good at all. There are so many elites. I think we want to take an elite path with the maximum number of campfires. You gotta cross a lot, regardless. This guy might be the right one. Let me see. Questions 1, 2, 3. That's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you really only get 3 on any given path? Seems like it. In which case, I think we like question mark path. It does have elite combat elite, but then it has a rest. Elite rest. Does it have a shop? No. Okay. Well, you know, this is important. We can hit 4 question marks. Elite rest. Elite chest. Elite combat. I don't know. That's like... There is a shop available there? I don't know, man. I think I'll probably go straight up and then veer right, is my guess right now. I'm not really looking for score. I'm just trying to focus on survivability. Okay. Turn 1. Give him a Backstab. Give him a well-laid plans. We have no attacks that we can actually play. So, I kind of want to... I mean, I want like a Shiv or something like that, but I think I'm just going to hit you with this right here. -3 strength and a little weakness as well. We can retain a card. I think we should retain Backflip. Eviscerate we can only play with 4 energy unless we catch it on a turn in which we've discarded. So this guy losing strength right off the bat is pretty important for us. So I think we like Dagger Spray. And I think I like Flying Knee. And I know we have no block right now, but I'm going to Calculated Gamble. I was kind of hoping to draw Eviscerate. Did not do so. I think we're going to go for more than 2 turns, so let's do this. We are going to take 2 damage, which is not good. Actually, we're going to kill him next turn, but we are going to take 2 damage, which we probably shouldn't have taken. Probably should have played a Blur in the middle of that somewhere. Anyway, we have 4 energy. Why do we have 4 energy? Flying Knee, that's right. Oh, I have clicked off the screen. So that we're learning how to play this weird deck that I've created here. I think Terror is a wonderful choice. Let's see if we can't get something go. Okay, you know what? I'm willing to risk it a little. Okay, there we go. Leave. That's extremely good. Shuriken works amazingly with infinite blades. Lose 1 HP for each card in hand. We know up here we'll be able to get rid of it. But I think I'm just going to take max HP plus 5. And it's a conservative play. So it's not going to be anybody's favorite turn, I think. But I think it's kind of a necessary evil, if you will. You are already dead. Beautiful. I think we always like a cloak and dagger. The thing is, as you gain strength, shivs become much, much better. And of course, easier to enable when you have infinite blades as well. So, right off the bat here. Okay. Want to kill this guy? Would be nice to get a blur in there as well. Just trying to see. I can do 19 damage. Drop this, probably. So I think we just roast you. Drop an infinite blades, and then calculated gamble, honestly. 8 damage is good, but I want to get some form of block going on here for certain. Blur would give us 2 block next turn. A shiv just gives us damage. I'll take the block, honestly. And let's retain Terror. Terror is going to be good for us. So we didn't gain any strength, and I think he weakens or frails us. I'll remember one of these days. Ah, he slimes us. Probably better. Alright, well that's free. Can't kill you with Skewer. So hit you with a Terror. Now Skewer would do 20. Hit you with one of these. Honestly, I think we Piercing Wail, Flying Knee, end turn, and keep Skewer, which will definitely kill him next turn. Alright, I'm starting to get some idea of this here. We may be slow, but watch me go. So far, at least. We haven't fought an elite yet, so we haven't really tested the viability of the run long term. I don't know if we want more cards in the deck. Like, at the present moment, I will say I think a Sucker Punch is probably worth adding, but we don't necessarily want to commit too hard to that because, I mean, we just don't know. We don't know where this run's going. So, well laid, absolutely. I'm going to backstab, and I'm probably going to throw... Well, you know what? I think we should actually Dagger Spray. Then I'll throw this at you. So we're going to take a hit on this turn, probably. But we can actually minimize that with a little Cloak and Dagger. And then you're closer to death, and you are attacking next turn, so I can hit you. That's a strength upgrade. I think we should do 8 damage. Even though it won't weaken. And we could get a... I don't know what we're looking for there, actually, now that I think about it. But, we could get enough damage to kill you next turn and thus take none, and this would be a pretty good elite fight. I'm pleased with the way we handled this. Good use of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion, etc., etc. Well, it's not amazing. Terror is worth something, but I almost think you throw out like a backflip. Okay, you are dead thanks to strength, but yeah, it was not incredible. Again, Eviscerate kind of doesn't work. I'm just gonna save Deflect, knowing that he only does like 8 damage, so Deflect plus a block, and then we got this guy like squeezed in a chokehold. We're really looking for big enablers like accuracy. This is fine for us, actually. He's doing 8. Alright, so we have essentially just won. I think I will purge his debuff. It's not a great use of Terror, obviously, but I think we've only got 2 turns left in us anyway, and this allows a weakness to work, which may or may not be relevant, but, you know, it accomplished something, is what I'm trying to say. It's 5, and then 24. Good fight. Frozen Egg, whenever you add a power to your deck, it's upgraded. So good, and we definitely, I think, want Adrenaline. So good, because we want to add accuracy, and it'll just be incredible. I'm going to lose 22 gold. Might be a little bit of a baby decision, but considering how many elites we have in the very start of this run, I don't think it's a terrible idea. Okay, start there. Hit him with the backstab. I think you want to hit him with the infinite blades. And then while you're here, you have nothing else to do, you might as well throw a blur out there. You got 5 block for next turn. It would be nice to get, like, 3 attacks guaranteed on turn 1, but I don't know how we do that outside of having 3 backstabs, really. So, certainly we want to shiv. Whenever we play a skill, this guy gets stronger, so we do have to be careful. You could just weaken, and then Skewer would still deal another 20 damage. You'd only take 5 in the process. Well, you couldn't take 0 in the process, unfortunately. But you know what? Let's enable our strength upgrade. We want to kill him next turn if possible. Okay. Well, start here. 26. It's another 13 down the drain. I think we'll have to use Adrenaline to try to get there, but that's probably okay. Dagger Spray's worth a ton. 13 damage, and we get another relic. Oddly Smooth Stone. Sure, and dude, absolutely Glass Knife. We want the damage. Decent rares so far, I think. War Paint. What are you gonna hit? Adrenaline, perfect. Deflect, I mean, it is what it is, but... Out of all of these, this is really, by the way, where you, like... You test how you fare on a run like this. You know, what's your relic preference? Pantograph, I think, is okay. Absolutely. Sundial, I think, is not great for us. The deck's getting pretty thick already. Darkstone Pariapt. No guarantee that we're gonna become cursed. Blue Candle we want. This is just okay, I think. But we do get so much money that feels like it'd be kind of a waste, right? Tell you what, I'm gonna go. This would give us 2 cards. It's true. I think we can afford it. I'm gonna go with that. And then I think I'm gonna hit question mark here because we don't really need to go to this shop. We can save the money and go to it on the next floor. Bag of Marbles is so good with some guaranteed early game damage here. Not so great against these guys, but you know, that's life. So certainly, Terror. I'm gonna backstab. Glass Knife will definitely kill you. We should probably go on 7 damage though. Let me play that, of course. I mean, even Infinite Blades, right? But Skewer gives us a strength upgrade, but Blur makes us take less damage. We're already gonna heal 25 before the boss, and we got 2 fires in the interim period. Yeah, we should just attack or infinite. So let's hit him. I don't think. You know what? Now that I think about it, I hit him. My thinking is, we may have a very reasonable chance to do 34 damage to you next turn with +1 strength. What do we need? Adrenaline would be nice. We did not get it. But that's okay, because we're just gonna, you know, hit you with that. Probably a decent turn to drop a Piercing Wail. We'll take 2. Which, again, is essentially more or less meaningless. Other things, like, we've never been able to play Eviscerate, and Eviscerate is a super useful card for us. So to get a gambling chip would be maybe like an 8 or a 9 out of 10 relic right now. So on this turn, I think I would like to deflect. We don't have a lot of attack. We just want to make sure this guy dies before the next turn. So let's throw an infinite out there. Throw a backflip for the draw. Now we've got adrenaline, so there's something to it. Throw that in there. Play another well-laid plans that doubtlessly we have like no ability to actually use. Cloak and Dagger. Hit him with the Shiv. Hit him with the Sucker Punch. Calculated gamble, even though a Blur would have worked as well. Expertise. Deflect yet again. Takes us a few turns to get going. I'll give you that. But once we get going, like, it's, you know, I may be slow, but watch me go. Bronze Scales is at least okay. I gotta think, like, Burst Adrenaline is very good. I think. There might be something about, I think we should take this path, by the way. There might be something about, Alchemize, but I don't know. We've never really, in my opinion, I've never really had an Alchemize situation where I'm like, oh, I need this. 16. Well, not recently, at least. Okay, 16. Hit you? Gotta hit you for 15. It's not gonna do it. This'll do it, but 2 energy. Or one and a touch. So it wouldn't be bad, I think, to throw an infinite out here. And then, well, how much does this do? 12, and then it would be another 10. So yeah, okay, I'll do it like this. And I'll hit you again. We get the strength upgrade at least. Oh, we can only take 1. Alright, so we're going to take 11. But again, we have to rest regardless when we hit a campfire. And then we have to, or we're going to get 25 back when we go to the boss fight anyway. So I think straight up we have nothing to worry about. You're not going to die. Unfortunately. Things you don't want to hear your doctor say. Very troubling implications. See, this is the problem with Calculated Gamble. If you draw it with Eviscerate, it's kind of dead. Tell you what. Shiv, Calculated Gamble. We just need to unattack. There we go. We're taking Cloak and Dagger because we know at some point accuracy is going to show up. Hopefully. And when it does, that's what's going to win us the game. If it doesn't show up, then we're already lost. Potentially. Since you're already vulnerable, we definitely want to hit you. We want to play these two. I kind of like a little Burst Cloak and Dagger here. Burst Backflip's also good, but I want these 2 attacks on the cheap. So we can get the extra strength, then we might as well weaken you. And all of a sudden, I've got a renewed sense of confidence about this deck. It's a pretty solid turn 1. I don't think we need these. Outmaneuver has a chance. Deflect, I don't think it's an amazing card, but so far I think it's been okay. And this is really what Pantograph is for, is it allows us to get a few more resources before we fight the boss, instead of having to rest more frequently. Anyway, turn 1, 7, okay, so that's 8, so the Glass Knife is always going to be better than Skewer for the cost of 1 energy. We want to hit you. You're definitely transforming, so let's get Infinite Blades out there. We want to do 3 attacks. So Glass Knife, and then Skewer, even if it does no damage. You want to do it so that you can get the Shuriken up. So again, for score if possible, like the fact that the scores were so good on this run truly makes me believe that people are perfecting every single one of these bosses. That's fine. I'm not, like, against it. But I'd like to meet them in the middle there. I'd like to do the same, you know? 6, so I can hit you again. I can't hit you again as much as I'd like to for strength. Just add... Oh, dude. Perfect. So I'm going to try to perfect the boss just because, you know, we're kind of styling on this guy already. I think he's in a rough spot. Give me a burst and a blur. So we got 12 block. We need more. I can make you lose 1 strength and become weak if you come... Yeah, this is actually fine. You're only going to do 10 damage now. We're keeping all 3 shivs because we can get a strength bonus before we use any real attacks on our next turn. Little on the slow side, but, you know, watch me go. What did I tell you? Our hand might be as close to full. So, I think you want to go like, yes, 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 yes. And at this point, he's still coming strong here. Give him a little weakness. Certainly another Infinite Blades. And then maybe a quick little Flying Knee for some more energy and strength next turn. To start with 4 energy would be nice. And I know I say this every single time, but it really would be a huge get for us. Okay, straight up burst. Give me a cloak and dagger. You could also burst backflip or burst blur for that matter. But I think we want to play blur, 22 block. And I think we want to play backflip. Then you go shiv, shiv, shiv. This is for strength gain, but shiv again. We might as well deflect because we have, yeah, we might as well deflect because we have, blur, but anyway, you get the idea here. If we have 4 energy, we can afford to play those, innate shivs a little faster. We can get the, infinite blades out a little faster is what I mean to say. They're not really innate shivs now that I think about it. We need, block. Unless I can just kill you. Which I cannot, I think. So a burst cloak puts us up to 29 blocks, so I can do 5 attacks. $14 damage. Just keep that in. Okay. Shivs are now dealing 9 damage each, which is excellent. Yeah, now I'm looking at. Wait, I can kill you? Did I just play that? I just played that for 0, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this guy's dead and we're gonna perfect him. Very nice. Who would have thought this actually ended up being like easier than most of our regular fights. Not typical for a boss fight. Almost always you want to go bullet time, I feel. Burst has been amazing for us. We still want to keep gaining gold. I think we're fine with curses. We probably should have taken Darkstone Pariaht at this point, but gold is so useful on this run because of Midas, so... And you can get 3 elites so quickly here. 4 elites, but no shop. Or a shop. 3 elites? 3 elites. I really want to take the shop path. I'm not convinced that we're guaranteed to win, yet. I feel like the deck is full of good cards, but doesn't really have, like, a synergy yet. I could be wrong. Start with Adrenaline, which we're very happy to see. I don't want to take any damage, obviously, so let's go with a backflip. After a backflip, I think we should just drop bullet time immediately. Which means expertise sucks, but we'll just hold it. So we're taking no damage. I want to weaken you, see how much damage you're doing. 7. So we still want to block a little. So we'll throw Blur, certainly Dagger Spray, and then I'm going to malaise you as well. I guess with malaise we didn't have to... Well, there's 2 things about it that I like. One of them is that by using malaise with bullet time, we actually had energy left over to use it for. It wasn't a 0 energy malaise. So we'll just play Piercing Wail if we get in trouble. 8 damage 3 times. We haven't played Terror yet. You're dealing 6, so we're good. Play another Infinite Blades. I mean, we don't have to do anything except this, honestly. But, yeah, he's in a terrible spot now. I feel like we have a deck that's an aggregate of great cards, or good cards, but I'm not, until we get accuracy, I'm not convinced that they actually work that well together. So we'll see as time goes on, I guess. Wouldn't mind getting a way to actually, oh, there you go. And it's going to be upgraded by default, so being able to get this card out as soon as possible is awesome. Hopefully we'll have a chance. Let's see what we get here. Neutralize, Escape Plan. I would take either, I think. Doubt, Nightmare. Dark Shackles, Neutralize. So I'll take Neutralize for 0. Acrobatics, Doubt. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Free Neutralize. No accuracy. That's a bummer, dude. Hit you with this. Throw out an Infinite. I don't think you burst backflip, so I'm just gonna hit you hard. Dan Giesling says use the potion. You know what? He's not completely wrong. It's not a terrible time to use the potion. I'll take it under advisement, Dan, but I'm pretty sure that we got this guy anyway. But it would be good to avoid the debuff here. Fair enough. You gotta admit, my dude's not wrong. We have no blocks here. It's gonna happen time to time. He's gonna live. Is it better to make him lose 2 strength? He'll do like 6 damage. Lose 1 strength, he'll deal like 7. I think you just hit him, get the strength up. 6 damage is nothing. We probably, turn 1, we might have been able to do something to take him out a little faster. Or we could have used the potion and then who knows. The explosive potion, I guess, would have done it as well. We don't need Noxious. Dodge and roll, I think, is good, or decent at least, but let's start to get out of the habit of taking every card. I think it's potentially leading us down a lonely road here. Nobody's attacking turn 1. We certainly want accuracy. We want to backstab you. We don't have well-laid plans yet, so I think we definitely want a glass knife. And then burst adrenaline. Yeah, now we're getting some stuff. Cloak and dagger. Hit this guy. Damage is ridiculous. Can I just kill you? 13 plus 12, that'll get you. Neutralize you for damage. Honestly, I think we draw. Well-laid plans. Then we'll play calculated gamble. And it was lit. It's extremely lit. I didn't play a single Infinite Blades. That's kind of hilarious. Well, certainly, give me this, and I'd like to malaise you, but at the same time, that's also pretty good. If possible, we need to upgrade our Infinite Blades to make them innate. Getting those early is worth a lot. Not that, like, I mean, obviously we just need to play a Shiv here. But I think Choke totally fits. We're not gonna, you know, always have turn 1s where we play 8 cards, but sometimes. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Heal 15 when you rest, non-boss chest, blah, 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 blah. I think we like Dramatic Entrance. We discard now and then. I mean, we have money, right? Like, we don't need another well-laid plans. We could maybe use another Panache. I think that's worth adding, because we have the money for it. I think we like Tough Bandages, and we can save the rest of our money for a later shop. If we choose to go to one. But, basically, getting Tough Bandages makes Calculated Gamble more playable. My personal opinion. So start with a Dramatic Entrance. Then Backstab gets a kill. Adrenaline. Dagger Spray picks up another kill and a strength upgrade. All of a sudden, we can hit you for 60. It's probably better, my personal opinion, just play out your hands. Get the extra energy, hit him for 24 with another strength increase. I mean, you're talking to yourself right now. Don't ever give up. You have to play accuracy. And now at this point, I'm not sure Choke is good, but we're going to do it anyway. Choke. Choke and Cloak. Little classic gamble right there. Probably we just follow it with another Infinite Blades. And all of a sudden, Shivs are doing 7 plus 5. They're doing... he's dead. They're doing 12 damage each, and he's vulnerable. So they're dealing 18 damage each. Yeah, this deck ticks now. We gotta be careful about what we add to it, because it works. We might even want to thin it. Okay, Dead Branch with Shivs is incredible. And, I mean, Envenom is pretty good at getting this extra poison stacked up here, but I gotta feel like Adrenaline is just our better option. I hate to do it, but, like, we chose this path. We deliberately chose to fight one less elite. And in a score standpoint, it'll probably burn us a little bit, but I'm not that worried about score. I'm more worried about, you know, survival. Oh my god! We'll play our first Adrenaline. Definitely play an accuracy. Throw a die out there. So far, so good, I suppose. Dagger throw. I mean, this card gives us block, but we don't need it yet. Probably play Well-Laid Plans for free. And then Well-Laid Plans for free. Then another Adrenaline. Give me a Panache for free. This is hilarious. Let's kill one. Well, actually, Calculated Gamble will give us enough block to take no damage as long as we get one attack. We have exhaustibles here. Okay, bullet time. Choke immediately. Wow. What's up with this deck? Okay, this strength gain by default is awesome. As we saw there, I think die is a decent choice. So one shop. Okay, we have to take left path and hope we get a shop on the next floor. We got more elites now, which is good. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP for each card in hand. That's fine. We'll want to remove that at our next shop or the earliest convenience, but... Alright, this is ticking beyond belief now. This run completely works. I mean, Dead Branch might just, like, literally be the best relic in the game, so it shouldn't surprise too many people, but... Should put setup on top, or put regret on top? Answer, no. No, definitely not. Start with Adrenaline. Then the accuracy's great here, because you can play a Cloak and Dagger for sizable benefit. I guess, sure, you know what? You got me. Tools of the Trade. I like it. Well, we don't store energy, so give me a burst Cloak and Dagger. I'm gonna roll over my block, and then honestly I'm gonna put setup with regret on top, because on our next turn we have Tools of the Trade already active. So my thinking is that I can just discard it right off the bat, and I'll get 3 block out of it as well, which is kind of hilarious. But anyway, you need to go. So I'm gonna play that, and I wanna... Oh, dude, you're hitting hard, but that's okay. Discard 2 cards, gain some energy. You're dealing 27. I may want to discard 2 cards. And look at that. We don't get to keep the energy, but we got enough block regardless, which I was honestly skeptical about. And now we've started to tick. Like, the deck just works. Get rid of Expertise. Trash card for us. Right now, at least. Free Shiv. Catalyst is terrible. Another Infinite Blades. Die is decent damage. Another Well-Laid Plans for no reason, except to make Calculated Gamble worse, I suppose. Wow, he lived. He's got no chance, though. People were tweeting me, and they're like, today's Slay the Spire daily is really good. And you know what? You appear to have been correct. Definitely cannot dispute that. You know your deck's good when you're actually mad at Tools of the Trade because you're like, just let me hit him, please. When your HP's full, gain energy at the start of each turn. Very good. I'm actually going to dump... Who are we fighting? I'm actually going to dump. Sorry, I'm just going to take a quick little bathroom break. I think we want to get rid of the Explosive Potion and take Swift instead. I think we're never going to be sad about bullet time. And for now, we have 5 energy per turn. What this relies on being... No. This relies on being able to get rid of our curse, like by discarding it whenever it comes up. So we do have to worry about that a little. But for now, just enjoy it. You got 5 energy. Hit him with that dramatic entrance. Probably use it. Bane is not horrible for us, but it's not great. 26 damage. So we want to use that in a different context. It hits you. There's an exhaust in it. Expertise is not good, necessarily. 11. Okay, so we can more than kill you with this. 7. We don't mind a little cloak here, I think. Just to get you iced. And then we got Dead Branches starting to work for us. And I mean, we don't have accuracy yet, so you're like throwing Infinite Blades in there with a Bane, but... That's the right play. I mean, I said but like it really genuinely just is. As opposed to making him lose 2 strength, and then we're going to kill him next turn anyway, in all likelihood, so who cares, right? Okay, another relic. Mercury Hourglass, just okay, I'd say. Well, Storm of Steel, I think all these can work. But I think Storm of Steel is our long-term approach for a best option. You... couldn't come at a better time, honestly. Get rid of Regret. Status cards can now be played. I think it's good. We don't weaken enemies too often, so I don't think Paper Crane's necessary. I don't think Centennial Puzzle is necessary either, but we're for it. And because of our, Shiv-focused deck, we're going to take another Cloak and Dagger, which I think has been, stellar for us so far. Okay. Turn 1. 5 energy. Backstab. Dramatic entrance. We want to get another attack. Glass Knife's our best value. We don't need to play a Cloak and Dagger yet. We don't have Shiv bonuses. Let's try to make sure that we're getting ourselves as strong as possible for the future. So we'll throw a calculated gamble out there. The whole point of throwing out a calculated gamble here is to get to a position. I mean, I feel like Burst Malaise is probably best here. Is to get to a position where we've improved ourselves. And we have already done so. We've improved ourselves here. I was hoping for some 0 energy cards, but so be it. 2 strength up, did 75 damage. He's got permanent negativity associated with him. We got infinite blades out there. Like, there's good stuff going on. It's a really good turn for Piercing Wail, actually. And if we play this, we still have this dealing a lot of damage. So I think we just pop it right away. But I was thinking, maybe you use cards first, then you draw. I mean, we could use all our 0 energy cards and then draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, I actually don't dislike that idea. So let's start hitting them. This guy should get neutralized, by the way. This is just bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should be able to take at least 2 more cards, so I'm going to try this. Yeah, we got 3. This is amazing. We still should play Bullet Time first. And then you want to drop Choke on this guy. Catalyst is worth nothing, so we'll just get rid of it with the Exhaust. We want to keep energy for Skewer if possible. 9 damage 3 times. I feel like we can almost get this guy, but let's keep ourselves on the safe side. We have more exhaustibles? Not yet. Not yet. We can't draw anymore, so we either don't care about playing this or we want to play it for a choke only. Just gonna dust you, I think. We should have played Poison Stab and then Catalyst, obviously. In hindsight, that's just doubtlessly true. I think we just play it to get rid of it and then we think about this. Skewer is certainly not bad. And it'll kill you, meaning we take no damage. So I think I like it, even though there was something to be said about Tools of the Trade keeping us at full HP, and maybe we have a perfect boss fight as a result. Hopefully we can get a calculated gamble. Oh no, we got rid of our curse anyway. So yeah, we're really trying to perfect the boss. I mean, that's what you're looking for the most here. And it looks like we have a chance to get there. That's my personal opinion right now. There's our strength upgrade. We shouldn't use adrenaline yet, because if we can get burst with adrenaline, we'd be very pleased. We don't need another well-laid plan, so dump that, play adrenaline. Throw another infinite blades out there, and then it's either die or Cloak and Dagger, and I don't know. I think we're at a weird point in our lives where Cloak and Dagger actually does more damage, so this guy is super dead. And I'm a happy man. Well, this is just... Okay, it's a good deck, let's put it that way. Turns out our draft wasn't that bad. I think we absolutely are always fine with more adrenaline. We're fighting enough elites that this seems like an easy choice to me. You take Black Star. And I'm thinking we could be in the quadruple digits. Time Lord scares me a little bit, but not that much. I prefer, number one, most elites, but then also a shop as late as possible. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get 4 if we take the center path. It gives us an early shop, but probably doubtlessly worth it is my guess. I don't like to... but is there anything else I can hit you? I can just hit you with a standard shiv, but do I really care to hit you with a standard? Let's just hit you with... let's just get it over with. If it's discarded, draw a card. So calculated gamble is good in that situation. I think we'll take some extra energy. We don't need to play Cloak and Dagger. And now it's getting silly. See, we don't need to play... Give me accuracy, please. Oh! We don't need to play Bullet Time yet. Okay, here's what you do. Bullet Time. Then a good Skewer. Then Storm of Steel. I know, we got lots of block, okay? Get over it. That's pretty solid. Dex Potion. I like all the potions we got, honestly. Oh, dude! Oh! Another accuracy? Purple Fire Spirits. I gotta be 100% straight up with you. I think we're actually happy to dump Eviscerate. They healed me to full, but it's not like we needed it. We just wanted to dump Eviscerate, which we very rarely get to play. So I think I'm going to become cursed and heal for 22 HP, and you're going to say, what are you doing, you moron? I don't want to lose the energy from Runic Dodecahedron. And Madness, like, I think it's, at best, it's decent. So... like, step 1. Ooh. I mean, like, sure, we want to get rid of the curse, obviously. Even though I don't think it's that necessary. And we definitely want choose a power. We're going to put accuracy plus in our hand. Accuracy more so than infinite blades. A couple of reasons. One of which being we have a lot of cloak and daggers, so we don't need infinite blades to get shivs. The other one being 1 accuracy helps every infinite blades. The other one being that if we can ever upgrade cards somehow, Infinite Blades will just become innate by default. So, love that. Hitcha. Hitcha. Okay, so we're going to burst Cloak and Dagger. You are doing 18 damage. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah, we don't even have discards or anything. So you're gonna hate this. I think you're gonna hate it at least, but I'm gonna take the block potion. My whole reasoning is I want to keep as much energy as possible, so Runic Dodecahedron accomplishes that for us. Now, obviously, like, instantly we look like an idiot, and I'm willing to accept that. Why do we look like an idiot? Because we're about to take, like, you know, 20-something damage. As a... we got that off on a dead branch, I'm assuming. But, yeah, we definitely should have used our block potion on that turn. You know what? A lesson learned. Fair enough. Oh, Lord. Well, accuracy. I just want to hit him is the thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's all good. He's dead. Don't even worry about it too much. Thank you. Auto Lightning. Choose a skill card. Well, let's start here. I think we do... yeah, Tools of the Trade is not bad. So is Phantasmal Killer. If you play your cards right, you got extra energy for it. But... what skill do we want to start with? I think we... as much as you might say... It's unnecessary. You think you want to start with Adrenaline or Bullet Time? Storm of Steel you want to, like, chain into. You want to draw this off of an Adrenaline, I think. So we're going to rest. And that'll put us back to max HP, so that's fine. And we'll start doing some more combat right here. Okay, so we play Dramatic. On the weakest one, we play a Backstab. Certainly play an Accuracy. Then an Adrenaline. We have no Burst, unfortunately. Okay, then we think about Bullet Time if we have no draw. And we do have no draw. So Bullet Time. Dagger Spray. We should have saved that for a better strength opportunity, but on the weakest one. Dash. Cloak already does a lot of damage. Sucker Punch hits for 13, that's perfect. It's strength bonus. Cloak and Dagger. Might as well add 9 poison. Oh, that'll work. Gambling Chip, hey. And Tingsha, which is actually awesome for us. And, I mean, I think Burst is still better, but I did think about Tools of the Trade there. Parasite's not that bad. We'll just choose probably not to remove it. So right off the bat, we look at this and we say, just dump that one. Everything else is glorious. So we want to play Accuracy. We're going to burst an Adrenaline. And then, Accuracy's giving us, I mean, you're already worth something here. Storm of Steel is going to give us a disgusting amount of block and attack, but I feel like we do want to go, like, I'll backstab you, and then I'll dramatic entrance you. I have discarded this turn, so this is free, and that gives us our strength bonus. Can I pop Adrenaline? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I should be able to without, yeah. Okay, we got another Adrenaline, so hear me out here. Start with a little Blade Dance. This is a little ridiculous. So I'll hit you with a Flying Knee. And, you know, I got Bullet Time here. I'm just waiting on it. Might as well throw in a Cloak and Dagger, I guess. I'm kind of like... I'm not suggesting, like, I'm running out of options. I'm just finding it hard to play everything we got. Let's get Caltrops. Just pop Adrenaline, like, for the energy. And then... I guess, give... I don't... like a... Bullet Time's got something good going for it, no question. But, like, what about just a Storm of Steel here? This is where you would turn on fast mode, I assume. And then keep in mind, we got 1 energy, and every time we play a Shiv, you know, we're doing 50 damage per Shiv or something like that, and we're also getting Dead Branch, so that's disgusting right there. Peace Pipe, remove cards and rest sites. Whenever you play a power, heal for 2. It's good. It's, like, really good. Time Lord could still put us in a very bad spot. Well, I mean, Panache is worth keeping. We don't need well-laid plans. Let's try this. Get a Panache out there. Hit him with the tools. Accuracy. Backstab. Dramatic. Nightmare. Well, nah, we can't draw. Okay, so Nightmare. Give yourself 100 Adrenalines next turn. Adrenaline itself. And at this point, Burst, Blur. Slower than I would have liked. But we're taking none, and we're next turn, like, just popping, dude. I mean, first off, he's already dead. So you don't really need 3 Adrenalines, but... even against the Time Lord, more Infinite Blades, I think, is totally fine. So you want to hit the guy at the back first. Out of these, like, we don't need a Tools of the Trade right off the bat. We don't get much draw on turn 1, and I'm not a huge fan of that, but... Oh... Choke. Backstab. Dramatic. Probably a die, but let's start with Adrenaline. Get a little accuracy out there. Wouldn't mind playing a second Adrenaline. Well-laid plans. Throw out a quick die. If you don't mind, he's already dead. We have discarded this turn, so give me some energy back on that free attack. Can I kill you? Probably not. Okay. So he's dead next turn. Zero question. Don't have to think too hard about what's coming his way. I mean, Tingsha will just do it right here. And now we're very much like in the thick of it. Calipers, not bad. Thread and Needle, pretty great. I think we would rather have a Strength potion than a Poison potion. We've added like 7 dies, and I'm totally fine with it. You're gonna be a real test. Can I get you on turn 1? We want to keep Burst Adrenaline. We probably want to keep Storm of Steel. I think we're fine with keeping everything we got. Play this. Backstab. Dramatic. No, this is better as a Shiv. Play an Infinite. Burst. Adrenaline. Burst. Adrenaline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burst. Adrenaline. Right, we get too many because of exhaustion, but still, it's great. Now I think we might as well Storm of Steel. It never ends. My dude is extremely dead. That was pretty good. Totally think we like Blade Dance because it has the word Shiv in it. Alright, so the guy at the back is ready to crack. His eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner is nobody's mourner because she thinks she's the passionate one? Keep Cloak and Dagger here. Okay. So thorns are dangerous. No question about it. 5 energy. 3 block. Give me some block here right off the bat. Then we'll Dramatic, which is just kind of like, I want to say it's a necessary enabler. Alright, so it's only you. Oh my lord. I'm thinking we'll just hit you with a 14 energy Shiv, and then Calculated will kill you. Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. Unnecessary. We can remove a card, and I think we don't really care about removing our curse, honestly. What do we never play? We don't really want to play a Deflect. As much as it's already been upgraded. We're probably never going to play a Malaise. We're never going to play an Expertise. Like, there were a few cards that when they show up, it's just a Shiv target. And another card will take their place if necessary. So, I think this will be a genuine test. We'll see how this goes. We want to keep Burst Adrenaline, dump Deflect. Everything else is pretty good, I think, here. So you want to play Accuracy, and you want to play Accuracy. Then the question becomes, do you just Storm of Steel? You're only going to get to play 6 Shivs, so you should probably throw this out so you're ready on your next turn. You can play 6 cards. 1, 2, Wow, I'm actually... I mishandled this to an enormous degree. I'm gonna get him to strength up, but in the meantime, first, I'm gonna get some block out of it. Probably, like, grossly mishandled. But we get some block. We're taking 10 damage. Big whoop. All of our shivs are gonna deal 10 extra. We're not gonna get the bonus energy. And he, yeah, I was gonna say, usually he keeps hitting pretty hard here, but... well, we don't want to see our curse. Panache is probably oh, you can only discard one. Okay, so we don't want to see our curse. Easy. Alright, now's where we start. 16 damage per shiv. So, we get hit him with a shiv. Probably a glass knife. Let me get a die out there. Then we're going to play a blade dance. And we're going to go a shiv, shiv, shiv. And we only have one energy left. You can do something with adrenaline, but calculated gamble gives us a leg up as well. So I think we... like, this should give us nearly enough block, is my guess. Okay, I think I'm totally fine with another Infinite Blades, and I'd like to get you to tip over here, and I can do so. We'll hit you with a Newt. We'll hit you with a Malaise first, to make you a little weaker, and I'll hit you with a... ooh, no, I'll hit you with a Skewer. For 0. So we didn't perfect this boss, but life goes on. By the way, I'm a moron, idiot man, and we should definitely take this. Okay, what do we not need? Probably this. We can definitely take this and definitely take this. Alright, choke. Shiv. Shiv. Adrenaline. Terror. I kinda hate it, but Sucker Punch. Backflip. How many well-laid plans do we have in this friggin' deck right now? I think we might as well play 4 cards. Oh, we can only play 3. Okay, well, in that case, we might as well play 0. So we can actually do something next turn. Is this... yeah, he's like, ha ha ha, you've just activated my trap. And I'm like, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you're dead as heck. That's free energy, so see you later. I was thinking, here's my thoughts. Choke. Choke. I know we only get a couple of attacks here. Shiv. You know I want to shiv you again, but I'll hit you with a sucker instead. We got lucky on that one. He can't do anything, is his problem right here. Do me a favor and dump a Sucker Punch. Because we want to be able to draw. So, I think you actually start with Backflip. Then you Bullet Time. Hit him with the Glass Knife, Dad. He's dead. He's super dead. Alright, great daily. I wish that I hadn't taken damage on the Time Eater fight. I think we could have done a lot better, but I think our score is still going to be pretty good. 1284. I think that's our highest ever. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This is a fun one. I thought we really screwed it up with our draft, but, you know, managed to make it work. We are going to be like, yeah, 530. That's not that bad, though. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.